Hey everybody, John C.
Denise Richards and the lovely Lulu.
Lulu, sporting a beautiful dress today with a beautiful bow on the back. Welcome back to another All Things Home. This is where we talk about all things
home.
In, around, about, above, below your home, everywhere. We love talking about homes on this channel. So if you're looking to talk about something other than homes or dogs, you may be on the wrong channel.
Correct. Yep.
Welcome back. We love that you're here. If you haven't liked and subscribed, go ahead and do that. We are up around the 360 mark on subscribers. We're just every day we seem to move up another one or two.
We're making a full circle.
I'm pumped. We're going to be up to 400 here pretty soon. So welcome back. Thank you for watching our videos that we put out every Thursday around 10 a.m. is when we try to get these posted. So thank you for watching.
Usually when we're on track.
When we're on track, we can stay ahead of schedule. That's what we do. Today is the 25th of May.
Okay.
And there's quite a few things going on.
A lot of things going on. Apparently, it's Eat More Fruits and Vegetable Day.
Yes, eat more fruits and vegetables. You should definitely do that. Hopefully, you'll do that for lunch or dinner tonight.
I have a question, though. Why didn't the fruits and the vegetables get their own day? Why do they have to share a day? Doesn't seem right. That'd be like a cat and dog day. You can't have a cat and dog day. It's one or the other.
We got to fix that.
But you know what's going to be more exciting about today?
What?
Today is Tap Dance Day and Wine Day. So maybe you're supposed to tap dance while you drink your wine, because that would be a lot more entertaining for the person with you.
You're drinking your wine, which means you're getting your vegetables. Is it a vegetable?
That is
that a vegetable or fruit?
It's a fruit.
You're getting your fruit. Shows how much I know about the National Fruit and Wine Day. So you're getting your fruit, so that's good.
That's fruit.
Now you just need a vegetable.
That's
and then you need to do a little tappity tap dance.
And then you've covered all the days.
Did you ever do tap dance in class?
No.
Me either. All right, last episode, if you haven't seen that yet, it's probably one of my favorites so far. And we talked about recent buyers and when they can refinance, because what has happened, if you bought maybe like the beginning of this year or even last year, you may have a rate that's in the sevens. And now that rates have slowly trickled down, which we're going to talk a little bit more about that in our market update towards the end of this video, so stick around. You may be in a position where you should already refinance, even if you've only owned the home for 8 months or a year.
I'm actually personally considering it. I mean, it's
Really?
definitely, it's something to think about depending on your situation. But it was a great episode. Talked about dialing in that rate, so when it hits, you can be notified and locked in immediately. You'll want to watch last week's episode.
Definitely want to watch last week's episode. And also tell us in the feedback, if you would, below, if you like our new backdrop. We've added some new, I think we've stepped it up actually a notch.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I don't see it right now, so
well, yeah,
because
it's green, but you'll see it later after you watch it. Hey, today's episode, we are going to talk about builder homes, and we're going to talk specifically about more starter homes being built. First of all, what's a starter home? What does that mean to you?
Well, typically,
I'll tell you if you're right.
It's going to be a home that's about 1,500 square feet.
Okay. What else?
Single-family residence as opposed to a condo or anything like that. In a nice area with good schools, of course. The location is going to be super important for that first home.
Yeah. When I think of starter homes, I think of a home that's not huge, because if it's your first home, you may not have 8 kids. So it's probably a smaller home. Typically what I see on the starter homes, they're like a 3-bedroom or even not too many 2-bedrooms. If it's a 2-bedroom, it's got a den or something that could be used as a 3rd bedroom.
Typically 3.
But it's probably closer to 1,400 square feet, maybe up to 1,600 to 1,800 square feet. It's not your larger 2,500 square feet homes typically, which is pretty much everything they're building right now seems to be all that. But we're moving back into the starter home size. And the other thing, too, I've noticed with starter homes, you're not purchasing typically like quartz countertops or high-end appliances with that type of home, because it's somebody who, when you think about it, your starter home. What was the first home you bought? The first home Age and I bought was $62,000. That was a starter home for us, right? It was a smaller, cozy home.
Those are the homes that are going to have the builder grade accoutrements with it.
Yeah.
And
it's a big word, accoutrement.
It is a big word.
Give me a minute. Let me type in and see what that means.
It's my $50 word. That's all I
love
got. And now I've lost my train of thought.
That's okay. It's got the accoutrements in that size home, and it's got basic standard stuff, maybe even a little below what we would consider standard from time to time.
Like a builder grade, like I was saying, this home is going to eventually become the start of your real estate portfolio if this is a starter home. And so you'll eventually rent this home out and move up.
Love it. That's exactly right. So what they're doing right now that we've established more starter homes are being built, because over the last few years, builders were just building the larger, more expensive homes. So now they're moving into a little more starter homes, which is great. And basically, we've had a very low supply of those.
Yeah, a lot more household formations than houses being built has been the problem. And then, like John said, when you talk about that price point being higher and not that starter home, it has really affected the housing affordability problem that everybody's been experiencing. And the fact that they're going to start building more starter homes is a huge plus.
Huge plus. And it's going to take them a little while to get started, or not really started, but get caught up with where they need to be, because they're behind the eight ball, quite frankly, on starter homes, and they'll do really well with selling them. But why haven't builders been focusing on this? One, the demand has been there for larger homes because interest rates have been so low.
For sure.
But now that's a less of a market than what it was just over the last year to 2 years. So we have a lot of first-time home buyers that are back in the market or need to be in the market to purchase. Now the rates are starting to come back down again. So that's a big plus for them. Builders, why didn't they build them in the past? One, supply and demand. The demand was there for the bigger houses. But also, they just didn't make as much on those.
I was going to say the profit margin on those larger homes has got to be bigger than it is on a home that, scraping by to get $300,000, right?
Yeah. So big difference. So that's what this article talks about. I'll post that below, and you probably can see it behind me on the screen here. The last part of this topic I want to go over is, where are these homes being built? So that's interesting. So it says they include states such as Texas, Florida, and the Southeast, as well as swaths. Am I saying that right? Swaths.
It's
of
swaths,
the Midwest.
ladies and gentlemen.
I don't even know. I'm learning so many words today. So Texas, Florida, Southeast, and swaths of the Midwest. What does that even mean?
I just think that whole thing means here and there.
Here and there in the Midwest. So, I know we see it definitely in Florida. I haven't seen too much of this price point, starter home price point in South Florida yet. But we may. I think we're going to see it. Hopefully we do.
There's more, inland areas. I know that when I travel from Punta Gorda to Northwest Cape Coral, that whole Burnt Store area,
yes,
I would like to think all of that new construction, there's got to be some affordable housing.
I hope so.
Starter homes being built in there.
I hope so. Because those are the homes, too, that bring us really good quality workers. And our labor force here is... we got to be like 1% unemployment rate here in South Florida. It is so hard to find good quality workers right now around here for pretty much every trade or industry. It's very difficult.
If somebody's not working right now, it's because they don't want to.
That's it.
There's just no other reason.
That's it. Yeah.
If they're able to work, I should say.
If they're able to work. Yeah, if they're breathing on their own. That's difficult.
Anywho.
But we would love to see these starter homes increase, because it would bring, I think, that type of clientele around here as well, too. You know what? I thought our last episode was one of my favorite, but this is probably my new favorite. But let's talk about somebody that you know well that can help people with different things in regards to banking needs. Who is that today?
Top of mind is Lake Michigan Credit Union.
Yes.
Natalie Porter is the branch manager at the Port Charlotte branch on Kings Highway.
Love that.
The thing about them I love the most is because it feels like community banking when you go in there. Yes. If you go into her branch, it's like a living room. I've never been more comfortable going into a bank. Yes, there's couches.
No.
It is. It's set up just like a living room.
TV?
It's beautiful.
85-inch TV?
Yes, there's a big TV.
No.
It's lovely. And they've got someone in the branch to help you with whatever you need. Some branches only have a couple
After
people.
This episode, let's go visit Natalie.
Yeah,
that sounds
she's
so
amazing.
relaxing.
But her business accounts and all of these accounts that actually pay you really good rates of return that she's got that I've never seen anywhere, I would definitely reach out to her.
They do car loans?
They do.
Ooh, you should talk to Natalie. So we're going to post her information below and reach out to her. Tell her the best realtor and best mortgage person sent you over to her, and connect with her. She's awesome. She'll hold your millions of dollars. That's
yes.
FDIC.
Between the two of us, we can help everybody.
We can help everybody. We love it. All right, guys, that's it for today. We got to wrap this up. I got to get out of here. Have a great week. Thanks again for watching this episode of All Things Home. We'll see you next week.
Bye.